Chia seeds or flax seeds? Which one is actually healthier? At first glance, they seem almost identical. Both are small, both are called superfoods, and both show up everywhere, from smoothies and oatmeal to yogurt bowls and healthy snacks. Most people don't even think twice about it. They just pick one or use both interchangeably, assuming they're getting the same benefits either way. But here's the truth. They're not the same. And more importantly, your body doesn't treat them the same. A lot of people believe that as long as they're eating either chia seeds or flax seeds, they're doing something good for their health. And while that's partially true, it's also where the confusion begins. Because each of these seeds works differently inside your body. They affect digestion differently. They provide nutrients in different ways. And depending on your goal, choosing the wrong one can actually limit the results you're trying to get. Think about your daily routine. Maybe you add chia seeds to your smoothie because you heard they help with weight loss. Or you sprinkle flax seeds on your breakfast because someone said they're good for heart health. It feels like you're making the right choice. But what if the choice you're making isn't aligned with what your body actually needs? What if one of these seeds is better for your goal, but you're using the other one instead? And even more surprising, one of these seeds is often used completely wrong by most people, which means they're missing out on its benefits entirely. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how chia seeds and flax seeds compare, how your body uses each one, and most importantly, which one is actually better for you, based on your specific goals. Here's where things start to get confusing. Most people treat chia seeds and flax seeds as if they're basically the same thing. They're both small, both considered healthy, and both easy to add into meals. So people use them interchangeably without really thinking about it. One day it's chia seeds in a smoothie, the next day it's flax seeds in oatmeal. It feels flexible. It feels convenient. But that's exactly the problem. Because even though they look similar on the outside, they behave very differently inside your body. And when you ignore those differences, you're not optimizing your nutrition. You're just guessing. One of the biggest mistakes is not understanding how each seed needs to be prepared. Flax seeds, for example, have a hard outer shell that your body can't easily break down. If you eat them whole, a large portion of them may pass through your digestive system without being fully absorbed. That means you're missing out on many of their key nutrients, especially their omega-3 content. On the other hand, chia seeds are often eaten dry, sprinkled directly onto foods. But chia seeds absorb a large amount of water and expand. When eaten dry, they can start absorbing liquid inside your digestive system instead of beforehand. This can make digestion less comfortable and, for some people, even lead to bloating or heaviness. Another common issue is choosing the wrong seed for the wrong goal. Some people use chia seeds hoping to boost omega-3 intake, when flax seeds may actually provide more of it. Those others use flax seeds for digestion, when chia seeds might be more effective for hydration and satiety. The result is not that these seeds don't work. It's that they're not being used in the right context. Overconsumption is also a hidden problem. Because both seeds are high in fiber, eating too much, especially when combining them, can overwhelm your digestive system. What starts as a healthy habit can quickly turn into bloating, discomfort, or irregular digestion. And then there's the influence of trends. People copy recipes, follow social media advice, and assume that if something looks healthy, it must be effective. But your body doesn't follow trends. It responds to how nutrients are prepared, combined, and absorbed. So you think you're optimizing your health by using chia seeds or flax seeds, but in reality, you might be choosing the wrong one, or using the right one in the wrong way. To really understand the difference between chia seeds and flax seeds, you have to look beyond the surface and focus on how each one behaves inside your body. Because even though they share some similarities, the way they function is not identical. And that's where the real difference lies. Let's start with what they have in common. Both chia seeds and flax seeds are rich in fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, particularly a type called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. They're also both plant-based, nutrient-dense, and widely considered beneficial for heart health, digestion, and overall wellness. But once you go deeper, the differences start to show. Flax seeds are actually one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Gram for gram, they typically contain more ALA than chia seeds. That makes them a strong choice if your goal is to increase omega-3 intake. However, there's a catch. The omega-3 in flax seeds is locked inside a hard outer shell. If that shell isn't broken, usually by grinding, the body can't access those nutrients effectively. So while flax seeds are powerful, their benefits depend heavily on how they are prepared. Chia seeds, on the other hand, don't require grinding. When they come into contact with liquid, they absorb water and form a gel-like texture. This gel slows digestion, which can help with satiety and stabilize blood sugar levels. That's one reason why chia seeds are often associated with weight management and sustained energy. The type of fiber in each seed also matters. Chia seeds are particularly high in soluble fiber, which forms that gel and feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Flax seeds contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, offering a slightly different digestive effect. Insoluble fiber helps move things through your digestive system, while soluble fiber supports gut bacteria and slows digestion. Digestion itself is another key difference. Chia seeds expand when hydrated, making them easier to digest when properly soaked. But if eaten dry, they can absorb water in your digestive system instead, which may lead to discomfort. Flax seeds don't expand in the same way, but again, if they're not ground, they may pass through your system without being fully digested. Absorption is where everything comes together. It's not just about what nutrients are present, it's about whether your body can actually access them. Ground flax seeds improve nutrient availability. Soaked chia seeds improve digestibility. Without these steps, you're not getting the full benefit of either. The impact on your gut is also slightly different. Chia seeds tend to create a softer, gel-like environment that can support hydration and smoother digestion. Flax seeds, because of their fiber composition, may have a stronger effect on bowel movement regularity. And finally, the use case difference is what most people overlook. Chia seeds are often better for hydration, fullness, and steady energy. Flax seeds are often better for omega-3 intake and may also support hormonal balance due to certain plant compounds they contain. So when you put it all together, the answer becomes clear. It's not about which one is better. It's about understanding what each one does and using it at the right time for the right purpose. Now that you understand the real differences between chia seeds and flax seeds, the next step is knowing how to actually use them in a way that matches your goals. Because this is where most people get it wrong. Not in what they eat, but in how they apply it. The first step is simple, but most people skip it. You need to define your goal. If your goal is weight management or feeling full for longer periods, chia seeds are often the better choice. Their ability to absorb water and expand creates that gel-like texture in your stomach, which slows digestion and helps you stay satisfied longer. This makes them ideal for breakfast or as part of a light meal. If your goal is increasing omega-3 intake, flax seeds may be more effective. They contain a higher concentration of ALA, which supports heart and brain health. But remember, this only works if they are ground. Whole flax seeds won't give you the same benefit. If your focus is overall gut health, both can play a role, but in different ways. Chia seeds support hydration and gentle digestion, while flax seeds can help with regularity due to their fiber composition. So instead of choosing one over the other, you can use both strategically. The second step is using them correctly. Chia seeds should ideally be soaked before eating. This allows them to absorb water outside your body, making them easier to digest and more comfortable for your gut. You can add them to water, milk, or yogurt and let them sit until they form that gel-like consistency. Flax seeds, on the other hand, should be ground. This breaks their outer shell and allows your body to access the nutrients inside. Pre-ground flax can work, but freshly ground is often better because it preserves more of the healthy fats. Next comes portion control. Both chia seeds and flax seeds are very high in fiber. While that's beneficial, too much at once can lead to bloating or discomfort. A good range is about 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, depending on your tolerance. More is not always better. Timing also matters. The best time to consume these seeds is in the morning or with lighter meals, when your digestive system can process them more efficiently. Adding them to already heavy meals may slow digestion too much. Another important step is not overcomplicating combinations. You don't need to mix everything together. Keep it simple. Use one type at a time, or alternate between them on different days. This helps your body process them more effectively and reduces the risk of overload. You can also rotate them throughout the week. For example, use chia seeds for a few days, then switch to flax seeds. This gives you the benefits of both without overwhelming your system. Finally, adjust based on your body. If you notice discomfort, reduce the amount, change the preparation, or simplify how you're using them. Your body's response is the best feedback you have. At the end of the day, the best approach is not choosing chia seeds or flax seeds. It's knowing when and how to use each one. So when you really look at it, the question isn't chia seeds or flax seeds, which one is healthier? The real question is, which one is right for you right now? Because both of these seeds are powerful. Both can support your health in meaningful ways, but only if you understand how to use them correctly. If you treat them as interchangeable, you miss the opportunity to actually benefit from what each one does best. And that's where most people go wrong. They follow trends, copy recipes, and assume that more is better. But your body doesn't respond to trends. It responds to how nutrients are prepared, absorbed, and used. Now I want to hear from you. Which one do you usually use, chia seeds or flax seeds? And more importantly, why? Is it based on your goal or just habit? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one, and it helps others understand what actually works in real life. If you found this helpful, there's another video you should watch next, where I break down the best way to combine seeds for maximum benefit. It connects perfectly with what you learned today. And if you want simple, science-based nutrition explained in a way that actually makes sense, hit subscribe and join the channel. New videos every week. Because in the end, it's not about which one is healthier. It's about which one is right for you.